I'm everything that you wanna be plus more.
Hello. Welcome, everybody. Let me turn that music down just a skosh. There we go. Hi, welcome back. Happy 2026. It's a new year. We got new stuff. Welcome in. Hope everyone's doing well. How was your New Year's Eve and Christmas? Hope it was fun. Mine was extremely busy and awkward because I ended up having to, what was it? Okay, so the holidays fell into the middle of the week both times. So I had like a half day Christmas Eve, had off Christmas, had to work the day after, which was a Friday. So we had to work the one day and then got the weekend. And that's basically what happened on my New Year's Eve as well. Worked a half day, had New Year's Day off, worked the next day, and then and then had the weekend. But the weekend was great. It was fun. We went out of town, splurged, had yummy food, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great. I hope y'all had fun. I can't complain too much. I had a lot of fun. Click. But yeah, welcome back. So we are doing Crafty Monday. Crafty Monday. I have to make sure I say that correctly because it ends up sounding like something else. Let's see here. So we're gonna start off light. We're gonna draw a few custom cards. And we're just gonna start with the drawing and sketching part first, and then next time we can do like inking and then like maybe coloring like one or two of them. I just want to kind of get these started and get out of the way. I haven't done these in a while, I feel like. So, Kunai's not going to be happy. Ugh, sorry, baby. She's in my lap currently. She doesn't like it when I start like hunching over because I squish her and she doesn't like it. Do I need to turn this up? Yes. Brighter. Enhance. Enhance. Okay. So these were some old ideas that I haven't done. I need to do this one. That's going to be for Halloween. This is black paper one. And then the Gyarados Shiny Magikarp, that's going to have to be a dual one that I'm going to eventually do. Also, hi Matt, welcome in. I have new things to use for coloring. I requested some acrylic markers for Christmas and got some. So that is something I'm going to be able to use during my coloring. I was telling someone the other day I want a tattoo of a Blastoise with a samurai sword cutting a Venusaur. No. Oh, Matt, that's blasphemous. Don't let Stormy hear you say that. Okay, bye, Kunai. Yeah, I knew that wasn't going to last long. I feel like you could find someone to do that. It'd be really interesting. It'd be funny. In that weird way. Okay, we're going to stick with what we do. Alright, so I'm going to get the card shape traced out first. For all the cards I'm going to do. I have a lot of ones that I want to do. So there's... let me think here. Thinking. There's the card party card that I need to do. Oh, that was off. There's the card party card. There's a new updated One Piece Mango / manga card that I want to draw. There's a few other ones that I want to try and make as well. I just reposted in Spree. He's oh no, Stormy's gonna go after you. I know how people like that are left-handed be like, "Oh, I struggle to do this thing in a right-handed world," and I'm like, "Look, there are even things that right-handed people struggle with. It's a thing." Because like it's hard to do this side. Eh. Alright, so I can do like 4 to here. We'll do these 4 first. And I wanted... This is also kind of like a way to challenge myself this year with drawing. I'm trying to stick with my original drawing versus some other stuff. Like I used reference from other people's drawings, so I'm trying to be more creative and be more outgoing and do more by adding like more, just more in general. more to the background, more characters within a single image. So my son is left-handed. Yeah, my niece is left-handed too. I think she can use her right hand as well, so she might be ambidextrous, but I'm pretty sure she's more left-hand dominant. I keep trying to push him into traffic. No! Don't push him into traffic. We don't need 10-point speed bumps. Okay, me. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Because I know I want to do some on some black... I know I want to do a few cards on black paper as well. Let's see here. What was the... Joltik on black paper because the colors would really pop on that one. You know what? Before I start, let me... Oh yeah, I was using this as... reference thing. Let me do this here. Put it here. Let's do this. So... Let me think. Okay, so... OP... Spicy... Mango... oh yeah, Card Party 4? I need to figure out when the next one is. I'm not going to be able to attend, but I'm still going to draw a card for it. Let me look it up. Card Party 4. Okay, so the first one's going to be in San Diego, California. So it's California, Texas, Florida. So Florida, nope, hang on. California, Florida, Texas. Okay. Funny thing, card party, the last card party card I drew, with the one with the Rayquaza on it, I didn't realize, I didn't know. I drew the Rayquaza because I knew Spree liked Rayquaza. I didn't know that the official card party card for that event was gonna have a Rayquaza on it. And it did. So it's gonna be California in May. So Cali. And it said, is it San Fran or San Diego? I think that was San Diego. Diego, okay. Okay, so we'll figure out ideas for that one. Let me check here. see here. I'm thinking of other ideas. We have... Oh yeah, so let me write this down. Mod cards. Hector with the Gengar hammer combo. We'll get the other stuff later. We'll get the other mods in a little bit. We got the Joltik, Spiritomb. I suppose we can attempt the Gyarados Magikarp tonight. That's gonna be really tricky. So we're definitely gonna start the Mango. And we'll do the Magikarp Gengar, and then I gotta figure out what I want to do for Card Party 1, so that one's gonna be on hold for a little bit. Okay. So spicy mango here. Gary and shiny carp here. Alright. Let me get a picture of a mango. I found one that I really liked at one point. Burp. Trying to find, like, I want to draw it in a way that, like, you can, like, clearly tell that it's a mango, because I'm gonna have it where it's gonna have what looks like tahini sprinkled on it, thus spicy mango. I attempted to do like the floral one with like a test thing I did. It came out okay, but I didn't like it. I could do the one where it's like cut in the cubes, but I'm really bad at that. Let's... because I don't want it to look similar to the other one I made. Alright, we're gonna have to attempt it. We're gonna have to. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I could do the flower thing. I just gotta remember how to do, like, the rose trick. Okay. Alright, so... Alright, so we're gonna start off here. Let me get our general shape going. Yeah, so my brain, when it does stuff like this, it's just like, no, yeah, this is fine. I'm thinking of a million different ways to do this. I feel silly for not remembering I could do this. You know, like the old like flower technique? I don't know if you ever did it in school or not, where like you did the layering kind of like this. I feel silly for not remembering I could do that. Let's see here. Like fish scales almost. Getting the fun part here, getting... Yeah, yeah, we're getting there. Okay, so now some of these lines aren't going to go all the way down because I'm thinking like how you cut it. Now, a lot of what's going to go into this particular picture is going to end up being from the colors. So I'm not going to worry about too much on like the details on the actual fruit itself per se right now. Okay. We have our mango, our cut mango. And then, let's see here. What are the new One Piece cards looking like? Because I did the one where like last time it actually looked like a manga background, because that's what One Piece cards do. Where's okay? So I need to see what the new cards are looking like, because I want to try and style it after that. So, One Piece. Okay, those are some fancy ones. Could do like a wanted poster style. But no, that one's like really flat. I don't want to do that. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, those fancy. Those are the full arts. I don't want to do full art though. Does this set I'm looking at even have manga cards? It does. I don't think it does. Okay, so not that set. That's got the gold Dawn cards. We could do a Dawn card. No, that's like a screenshot from the manga. Or actually, we could do Dawn. I like this Dawn card. I'm looking at the Dawn cards from... Oh, which set is this one? The Premium Booster, the Best Volume 2. Where the Dawn card literally says Dawn on it. That might be a nice one to do here. I think I'll do that. Okay. So the Dawn cards in English, I wonder if it in Japanese it says Dawn in English, but in the English One Piece Dawn cards, it has the kanji, no, katakana for Dawn. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to draw here. Or right spell. Let's see here. Do, do. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Okay, so this is where it's going to be interesting. So the Dawn is going to be across here. So okay, square, this is going to make sense in a second. Hang on. That was okay. So what I'm doing here is trying to just get like that outline of a card. Come on, be nice. Okay. Will it be perfectly centered? Probably not. But will you get the gist of what I'm trying to do? Yes. Okay. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. There's that. We like. Yes, 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 we like. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm glad I decided to redo the dawn because I knew I misspelled it. Okay, so kind of like the way that looks with like okay, so there's that. That. Alright, so. Okay. Never said this was exciting. Normally I try to do like stuff like this, like sketches and whatnot ahead of time, but you know. Okay, so if anyone's curious what this word is, it's dawn. So D-O-N. And what this character is, it's dun, dun, and then roughly. Yeah. So kind of roughly that. My Japanese writing is terrible. All right, so and then the exclamations. Because it says done. Not just done, it's dawn. Yeah, I like this, I like this, I like this. What? What happened? No! Oh, he didn't have to do that. No. Matt, can you tell him I said thank you? Also, it wasn't his fault. I just had terrible luck. Okay, So there's that. So Dawn's say... Dawn card, your turn. Two Phantasmal, but a couple down. Oh, he really didn't have to do that. Like I said, Phantasmal's been teasing me. I've gotten like 2 SIRs from this set. I even got one in Japanese. I just haven't gotten the pool, you know? It's nobody's fault. It's just how it goes. Like I said, Phantasmal been teasing. He didn't have to do that. Alright. Is this fully? It is. Okay, so there's our mango. I was gonna do like a manga style, but like I kind of like this better. Like legit. And then what I'll have like in the background is like, oh, should I do like a tahine bottle in the background? I feel like I should. That's so off center. I'm gonna have to draw a whole bunch of thank you cards now. Okay. And okay, let me fix this. Hang on. And this is where I wish my handwriting was a little better. Oh my god. Can barely see that A. Oh, that C looks terrible. What? No, come on. Now I have some thank you cards I need to draw. That's gonna be fun. Alright, so Dawn cards say your turn. Do I want to say your turn on it, or do I want to do something different? Alright, so we'll leave this part blank because like the actual Dawn card says your turn plus 1000 because it's like how you play, it's part of how you play the game. We'll leave that blank for right now and we'll figure out what to write there at a later date. But spicy mango. This is what it's going to be eventually. Oh, I still think I should draw like a tahine bottle. Wait. Mini tahine bottles just coming down behind it. Now I need to figure out how to draw that. Hang on. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, the tahine is a chili pepper, lime, and sea salt spice blend that's apparently really good if you like kind of like a salty, spicy kick on like your foods. And it's really popular to put on a lot of Matt, why? No. It's fine. Numbers. What numbers do I need? God. 13 and 31. I don't know if I'm going over whatever the numbers should be. All right. Okay, so thank you, Matt. Or Matthew. Hang on, now we got two Matts. There's Matthew and Matt. One gets full government name, the other one just gets Matt. Or I could just go by Gooch and Matt. There we go. No, that's still confusing. Okay, here's my attempt at drawing a tahine bottle. Oh, I know you are. Alright. Come with me as I attempt to draw a tahine bottle. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, there's one tahine bottle. And then this is gonna be like the bottom of another one. Which lets me kind of cheat the system a little bit here. Should we do a mango peel? Like a mango peel coming down? Like almost like confetti? Okay. Okay, I have to stop at some point. I'm going to keep adding. All right. So hi, Peanut. Happy New Year. Welcome in. You caught me. It is drawing time. I'm trying to get ideas here. I've got my spicy mango sketched out. And the colors will be added later on, and then you'll actually be able to tell that it's supposed to be a spicy mango. I'm trying to figure out this next one. Thank you. It kind of looks weird right now. So this is supposed to be based off of a One Piece card. And the next one, I'm trying to do, hopefully, if I can get it to come out right, a Latios and Latias card. Trying to find some good reference ones that I like. Because I've never drawn these Pokemon before. I know somebody will be like, draw the lovebird. So I don't want to do the lovebirds. I could draw it like... thinking here. Like, I got ideas. It's a matter of just doing it. Welcome back! Oh no! I hope your internet's okay. Let's see here. Okay. See, my thing is, I have to get over the fact when I'm drawing, I have to get over my want to have, like, the full character in the picture. Because, like, for my brain's like, well, if the full character's not in the picture, then you can't tell what it is, or you can't tell what's happening. And I know that's not always the case, but my brain tells me that if it's not there, they'll never know. And you'll never know what the picture was supposed to be. Lucky me, Latios and Latias have they're both very similar body shape. A few changes here and there to differentiate them. But overall, big body, long neck, oval head with pointy things. Mm. Alright, this is just gonna end up being in my style for the most part. I'm gonna draw them like how I draw dragons. That's what I'm gonna do. Are these commissions? No. This one is because my brain said do this. Because I did, I drew for One Piece, to kind of give an explanation here, in One Piece, the trading card game, there's a rare, it's like a super rare, ultra rare, whatever type of card called the manga card. So it's like the character, and you know what, I'm gonna look it up while I'm describing this. It's the character, and then the character has, it's just the character on the picture, and then the background has like scenes from the manga that it's in. Let me see if I can't find one here. Yeah, here we go. So this is a manga card, and I drew something similar to this, but there's like a running joke where manga and mango, and so it was like a mango with like a manga-esque background to it, and so this is the secondary part where it's a dawn and it's going to be a spicy mango, so it's going to be like tahini stuff on it, so that's where coloring portion is going to come in later on. But these are just custom cards. These two are thank you cards to two of the members from the fire squad. And then this one's eventually just going to be one. It's supposed to be a Gyarados and Shiny Carp that like I want to attempt to draw. So this is just me just doing something. But tonight's goal is to at least get 3 of these done. I don't like that. And my goal, like I was, one of my goals. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. One of my goals for this new year is to try and draw more often. And one of my other goals is, while drawing more often, also just generally sorry, looking at a reference and trying to draw at the same time, adding more to my images rather than just standalone characters, and reading more. Yes, that's a really good goal. I need to do that as well. I finished 2 books in the past, well, I finished one, I want to say last week. Yeah, I finished one last week. And then I finished 2 books last week, actually. But granted, that was on Audible. Like, so, like, someone's reading the book and I'm listening, because I work, and I have to be able, my job requires me to be able to look at stuff. So like, it's hard for me to like sit there and read. That's not what I wanted. Sorry, I'm trying to get reference pictures here. I would like that to be a goal. Yeah, no, I think I definitely need to go out more walking, but I'm lazy, which is not a good thing. Okay. Okay, for this one, I'm going to do them in my style, like I said earlier. So, like, I like to draw dragons. I still kind of remember how to do it. And see here. Look at this. And then, how was your New Year's, by the way, Peanut? Hope you had a fun one. How was your Christmas, too? You get some cool stuff? Oh God, I bet Christmas was busy for us too. Christmas bed and New Year's Eve. I was in bed by 9:30. Oh my gosh. I wish I had been in bed by 9:30 on New Year's Eve. Hubby got me the Venusaur SIR. Ah, nice. Oh, from 151. Oh, that's such a pretty card. What about you? Did you get anything? I got lots of goodies. I got a new binder that's got Umbreon and Espeon on it. I have yet to figure out what I'm going to put in it. Someone would be like, oh, put your evolution set in it. I can't. I have too much already, so it's not going to fit in that binder. I got an Umbreon t-shirt that I'm currently actually wearing right now. I got a figurine of a character named Blade from Honkai Star Rail. What else did I get? I got a few Pokemon cards. Didn't pull a whole lot, but that's okay. It was fun opening packs. Oh, it was. Mike spoiled me. I got some acrylic markers that I'm going to be using to color these in eventually with. So I'm going to be using those down the road here. And then I need to make this. And then for my birthday, because my birthday was New Year's Eve, I got a tea organizer. So it's a drawer thing that my sister got me that helps organize tea bags and everything. So my teas are organized. This is so hard. I'm trying to like... Oh, no, his are more swept back, whereas hers are swept up. I'm trying here. Her wings are not quite in the right position. Oh, I know. I was hoping to use the tea box that my sister got me as like a way to organize like all the coffees and teas and stuff. It didn't quite work out like I wanted it to, so. But it's still organized. It's still got a lot taken care of, so. And then kind of like as an extension for my birthday, Mike took me out we went out to Jacksonville, and we may have splurged a little bit at an Asian store called Ebisu and got ourselves some goodies from there, some treats. And then we went and had fancy dinner night. It was most delicious. We had some amazing steaks. Like, really, really good steaks. Must Christmas and birthday together. Oh yeah. I try to be like reasonable with like my requests on Christmas, so like that way I can kind of have, because I'd rather be more spoiled on my birthday than at Christmas, if that makes sense. Why is she so hard to draw? They're not that hard to draw. I'm just being fussy. But I don't have a December. See, be grateful you don't have a December birthday. Because December birthdays are annoying growing up. Like, as an adult, it's better because you can control it. But as a kid, like, it was like, all right, well, you get one or the other present-wise. So I had to be careful about what I asked for Christmas. Because in that way I could hopefully maybe get something for my birthday. Is it like full face blue? It is. No, that is white. You just can't see it. Trying to figure out how to draw this guy's hand. He's got a interesting shaped hand. I am using references to draw this because, like, come on. This is also a Pokemon that I have never drawn before, so I need the references. I don't like that. That turned out terrible. Hang on. Alright, so there's that. Take that. Alright, let me fix hers as well. Yay! So I'm trying to keep like their distinct designs like intact for the most part, you know? Okay, so and then he's got a little triangle thing here. And then she's got one too. Except for hers isn't as pointed, so we're gonna give this a little bit more of a rounded. Hers is gonna be a little bit more rounded, whereas his are gonna be a little more sharper angled. Because I'm trying to convey softness in this character. Okay, her wings. And his do that. And then she's got a little... Is that the front or is that the... Oh no, that's the front. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna make her features a little bit more rounded. Almost like feathered. And then his features are going to be a lot more angular. I think for the most part, I think I've got them down now. Like you can tell who they are. Thank you. Okay, so like you can tell this Latias and Latios, right? Yay! Okay, cool. Sweet! Next! This one's gonna be... I feel like this next one's gonna be a little easier for me. Yay! I have to also like remind myself that a lot of the features that I want are gonna pop out once I add the color to these things. So that's another thing with art is like You can only do so much with line work. And you have to like wait until you do coloring, or if you're going to do shading with color with the pencil, then yeah. All right. I forgot how cute Light Arcanine is. I'm looking at all the Arcanine cards for reference pictures of something. Oh, I love it. Artwork. Dude, some of the gold and silver age artwork for some of the cards is really cool. Like the art. Who was the artist for this and what happened to them? Oh no, they're still doing stuff. Wow, their style changed so much. Sorry. That's what happens when I start looking into this stuff. Okay. All right, next. This one's gonna be a little easier. I like drawing wolves and dogs and canine-like features, so this is gonna be a little easier. I say a little, because Arcanine's very floofy. Extremely floofy dog. He's got a very broad snout. Okay, so here we go. Look, a shape. He's got this tiny nose. Why he got tiny nose? I did draw an Arcanine. This is Arcanine, FYI. I did draw an Arcanine using a Tibetan Mastiff picture I found to draw like the general shape. Once it didn't quite come out like I wanted it to. Okay, he's got very Again, this is going to be more in my style rather than like actual Pokemon's style, but I'm trying to be as close as I can without taking away. It's so fluffy. I don't like this. It's not quite coming out like I want it to. Ooh, not quite coming out like I want it to. Give me a second. No. Oh. I liked the mouth shape, sort of. Ah. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna total redo. I'm gonna have to be careful when I color these because, like, some of this line work's gonna show up. Burp. What the heck? My brain won't let me draw it. Come on. I've happened to this weird thing where, like, I want it to be like this weird combination of like a feline and a dog. I need to look at some of my older drawings. I had a technique to do this that I really liked. It's been one of them days. Oh, that's how I did it. Oh, I feel stupid. Okay. Okay. Okay, we now have a good face shape going here that I'm liking. Okay. I'm gonna fix this jowl part. Wow. Looking at some of my older stuff that I drew way back when. It's not all great, but it's there. Okay. Okay, I just need to get a face shape. How do I do that? That's the part that always got me. I swear this is gonna make sense later. Okay. I feel like I'm making this more complicated than it needs to be, but hey! Art. I'm trying to find a decent reference picture here. Darn you, Arcanine. You floofy bastard. Like, he's such a fun-looking Pokemon to draw, but like at the same time, it's just like, okay. Without the fluff, he looks so weird right now. Is it a deer? Is it a dog? Is it a cat? We don't know! Like I said, I'm just trying to get body shape down first. Okay, let me... It will be an Arcanine. Eventually! Eventually it will be one. Dog laying down. I just need a picture. Okay, so. Oh my god. Hang on. Trying to get a body shape here. Alright, hang on. Let's... Let me get a general sense of the face floof. Okay, okay, so it does. That ear, you know what? I feel like this ear is not going to even show up due to the amount of absolute floof that is Arcanine. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Okay. Arcanine in my style. I'm getting there. Let me... Oh, he's majestically floofy in the chest. Okay. I'm trying to see, like, how far can I go with this? It goes pretty far. Oh, it's like basically like a tiger, like a lion's mane. Got it. Okay. Ooh, in that case, let me look up lion. Yes. Okay, so this will help me kind of get a gist of... Okay, so his, instead of going down like this, it's going to go up because fire type, so its main's going to be a little more wild. Fix this part here. Look, guys, he's coming together. It's coming together. Burp. You guys, I am trying to use a lion reference for the main part here. Trust the process. Trust the process. I almost feel like that's too much, though. Hang on. Or maybe not. By golly, we have an Arcanine. Just gonna rearrange. Okay, gotta rearrange how the foot goes. And then getting the other foot or paw. Okay, that's the best Arcanine I've ever done. Almost don't want to give it away. Okay, but like... Okay, but like, why does it look so good? I like the way it came out. Okay, how many toe beans does he have? Is it 3 or 4? It... 3? It looks like he's got 3 beans. He has 3 beans, y'all. But as I'm doing a semi-realistic Arcanine... Hang on. Let's do this forepaw first. And then he's got arm floofs. We can't forget the arm floofs. I'll give him his stripes in a second here. It's an intense process, y'all. I don't like the way that one came out. Okay, so got the arm, got this one. This one. Okay. That's better. Of course, a lot of this will get cleaned up when I start to ink these in. That looks like an Arcanine. Now, stripes here. Let's see here if I can get like a good... He's got... V-shaped stripes. There. Oh, okay, so he's got... And then he's got some that go down on his shoulders as well. And then, is there any... Trying to see where else there might be. All right, let's see here. Any other stripes that are visible that we can add? No? Cool. Awesome. Sweet. So, there's our Arcanine. Because Arcanine is this weird amalgamation of like a dog and a cat. He's gonna have slitted eyes. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Ta-da! Arcanine. Oh, I wonder if I can add in this little Easter egg. I have to add this in. Like, he's this fierce looking Pokemon. But he is good boy. And good boys get plushies. You'll see what this is in a second here, I swear. So it's supposed to be an Arceus plushie. At least my attempt at one. my very failed attempt. At an Arceus plushie. I swear it's a plushie. Plushie. So yeah, okay. So we've got Arceus, we've got Latios and Latias down. Alrighty. Hee. I like it. He came out really nice. He's really cute. And now I'm going to be absolutely terrified to color him later because I'm going to be like, no, I'm going to mess him up. All right, what time is it? 10:30? Look, we got 3 done in 3. I suppose we can start, before we end the night, we can attempt to start the draft for Gary and Shiny Magikarp here. We'll start with Magikarp first. Alright. I really like the Shiny Magikarp card from X and Y promo. It's so funny. Okay, so there's that. What do the shiny Gyarados look like? I don't want to do shiny Gyarados. Do I want to do the shiny? Hang on. You might help if I can spell. Gyaro? How the bloody blue blazes do you spell Gyarados? Ugh, come on. You know what? I'm stupid. I'm just do this. Oh, GY. Oh my god, Lord help me. Okay. Alright, so Anger Gyarados. Is there anywhere his mouth is closed? I know there's like very few where his mouth is shut. Because Gyarados is famous for just having like... That was partially closed. He has lockjaw. He does. He has lockjaw. Because I know he's supposed to be like an angry big mouth bass is what he is. He's an angry big mouth bass. I swear, the longer you look at Gyarados, the weirder he gets. Oh, there is one! Oh, he looks weird. I don't like it. About 1,000,000%. I'm gonna go look that up. Okay, if you want to look up the one that I'm talking about, it's from... Hang on, it's from Call of Legends. So look up Gyarados from Call of Legends. It is weird, see? It's so weird. Okay, in this one I do want Magikarp to be full center. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Kind of get the initial shape here going. trying to get like the perspective going here. Come on. I know, yeah, it's cool, but derpy as all get up. My favorite Gyarados artwork, though, if you want to find it, is from... It's the promo from Ancient Origins and the one from Hull on Phantoms. I really like those. Okay, the Ancient Origin one is... Yeah, it's really cool. I know, see? Because, like, they're both very distinct artworks and art styles, so it's just, it works somehow. Okay, so... Is there one similar to how I'm trying to do this? Yes, there is. It's that one. Okay. I kind of want to do some more semi-realistic. Give me a second here. Fish. Carp. Jumping out of water. Let me see if I can't find one that's got a fairly decent angle on what I'm trying to get. And then you got the Pokemon version. Okay. Hey. You know, I always forget he has whiskers. Yeah. Make sure I didn't miss anything on chat. Getting this as best as I can. So we've got the beginnings of a magic carp going here. And then we got his fans. I'm trying to use more of like with I guess bass. I'm trying to kind of more of like the body shape of like a bass, even though he's supposed to be based off a carp, but carps are very awkward. Eh. I don't like the way this one's coming out. Okay, so and we're doing these. And then we got Doing some scales. Look, a magic carp. Hee. I may have drawn some fish here and there. I like drawing fish on occasion, just like because like the dynamic and the way a fish's body moves, it's really fascinating. Like you'd think it'd be easy, but it's not to draw them, I mean. But it is and it isn't. Okay, so there's that. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to have Gyarados in the background. Kind of like, I don't know if anybody's ever noticed the Magic Harp IR art rare that like blew up and still kind of expensive. There's a Gyarados kind of like looming somewhat in the background. I kind of want that, but I want this more like big dog, older brother menacing in the background type feel for this. I gotta find one that's face on. I know there's plenty. Okay. I'm gonna use I've used it before, but I'm gonna use the Holland Phantoms image to kind of give me a reference point of how I want this to look, but it's not gonna be exactly the same. hope this is going to come out like I want it to. It probably won't. Eh. Will you start to color these next time? I think so. I think I'll do the coloring and stuff next Monday. So I was torn between either like coloring them next Monday or continuing and drawing more cards, but I think I will color them. Coloring is so fun. It really is. It's so fun and so relaxing. Or at least I hope it'll be relaxing, because in this case, if I mess up the coloring on it, that's it. It's got Dragon Ball Z vibes going on in the background. I don't know why, but it does. I don't know if I like that. It looks too Dragon Ball. It would if he had a... It would. I might. I don't like this. Not quite coming out like I want it to. It's got too much Dragon Ball style. Which is not what I'm going for. But Rock the Dragon. I mean, yeah, but this is not quite what I was wanting it to be. think I made Magikarp too big. I don't want to undo it because it looks really good. Give me a second. I'm going to attempt Do you play Animal Crossing? I used to. I haven't been on Animal Crossing in forever. My poor island probably needs to be cleaned up something fierce. I probably got roaches in the house that I need to squish and turn into little roach ghosts. Not my real house, the Animal Crossing house. New Horizons? Is that the one you played? Yes, I played New Horizons. Who didn't play New Horizons? Yeah, I know. I saw the saw the news about it and everything. I'm really curious to see like how it's gonna work, because like, sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to get this to work. Yeah, I saw the news about it and everything. And it looks fun. I'm curious to see how it's going to play out. Sorry, I'm really trying to concentrate and get these features right. Okay. Sorry. Gyarados, why you gotta be tricky? I haven't played in forever, but I'm ready. It might just make me pick it back up, but because I feel like I've done everything on my island and on the game, I'm hesitant. But I'm probably gonna end up playing for a little bit. I still got the Pokemon ZA to play. Come on. Which, granted, that one probably won't take as long to complete. Haha, take that! Take that, awkward-looking Gyarados. I mean, you can tell it's Gyarados, right? See, I haven't played any Pokemon games for the Switch yet. There's, if you do, I definitely recommend Arceus. That's a really fun one. Scarlet and Violet's not bad. I didn't mind, didn't mind Scarlet and Violet. Sword and Shield was really fun. Yeah. You know someone's gonna be like, oh, what about Gyarados' body? And I'm gonna be like, bro, do you know how much I have to do on this? There's gonna be splashing. Alright. There are like so many vastly different styles going on here. I don't know what the heck is going on. You have this thing right here, it's supposed to be a Dawn. And you got this weird combination, and this semi-realistic, like, what the heck? Okay. Hello, Texas! Welcome in. Frodo, how you doing? No, not the ad cycle. Have you tried refreshing? Texas. Where did you get that emoji from? That is like the most bizarre. Oh no, not the ad wall. Why? Like, what is it doing? Okay, I hope you are. If it doesn't work, try refresh. Well, maybe if you refresh it, ends up doing that thing again. Okay, good. Ooh, oh my gosh. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. I have weird art style that keeps like interchanging depending on what I draw. Yay, welcome Texas. You're free, you're free. I suppose I could draw another one. Or I can just start inking it. I don't know. There's a lot of like what goes into like for the inking parts. I'm kind of like, I don't want to do it yet. Also, it's like 11 something my time. I was present earlier, but I am now present-er. Hey! I'm sorry if I missed your message if you said something earlier. When I'm in the zone, I'm in the zone when it comes to drawing. Alright. If you draw another card, what would be... Oh, that's a great question. Let's see here. If I draw another card... Because I wanted to... Let's see here. Let's look at our little list. It would... If I do another one, it'd be on, like, a different paper. Because there's... Let me just go ahead and write this. There was the Joltik, but on black paper because I wanted to do something to make it pop. Throw me out a Pokemon. Like, what Pokemon would we want to draw? One day I'm going to draw Bulbasaur hanging out. Oh, hugging a cabbage. Ooh, Roaring Moon? Ooh. Ooh, I do like drawing me a dragon. We can try. Let's see here. Rawr. It's like it's simultaneously the coolest and derpiest looking Pokemon. A Sylveon? I've done a Sylveon before. Okay. Give me a second. Ow. I've drawn a Mew. Mew's one of them other Pokemon, like he's easy to draw, but at the same time, it's complicated because of how simple he is to draw. Alright. Black paper! I'm gonna do Roaring Moon. Man, I am... No, you're fine. I'll probably draw them again at a later time. I just wanted to try my hand at this Roaring Moon now. Somebody said something and my brain went, dragon? Okay. It is. It really is. I think it's this weird combination of like derpy and cool. Okay. Okay. I might have to move the card over here. I didn't center it properly. But no, yeah, like I'm trying to make this thing look fierce-ish as much as I can. So this one's not going to be as hyper detailed. But you're going to know what it is. He got derpy arms. Okay, you can tell what that is, right? All right, so here we have we got the leg, and again, weird derpy. E. Oh my god, why? It looks cool and derpy at the same time. Like, what the heck? Make it make sense. Hang on, I gotta make sure. this part needs to come down just a skosh. Like, I know... Sorry, bug. Like, I know he's supposed to be, like, chunky and round, but I don't want him to be that chunky and round for this purpose. Okay. And this is where I have to remind myself that not having him fully in the picture is okay. Okay, so... What do we think so far? I like it. It's dramatic. Yee! Now I gotta get the teeth. I swear this is gonna make sense. Oh, cool. He has this black thing that fans out here. Yay! It's like the most awkward, cool, fierce thing I've ever done. There, Roaring Moon. There you go. There's a roaring moon, I think. Yeah, it's totally roaring moon. Hang on. There we go. Yeah. All right. Frodo, you still here? Texas! No, in Texas, he's probably gonna go get food. I didn't do it. Texas, what do you think? It's a roaring moon. Or at least it's supposed to be a roaring moon. It's my rendition of a roaring moon. I'm afraid. That was actually kind of fun to draw. And it came out better than I expected. A ferreted. Are you a ferreted or are you farted? Teehee. Alright. I think we're gonna call it there. We have done 5 cards. Luckily that was a quick sketch one that I could do. Ignore my messy desk. It's there you go. Don't look at the desk. Look at the pretty pictures. Haha. Never. Okay. I think we did pretty good. We got a quick sketch roaring moon. We've got Magikarp Gyarados. What's going to be a spicy mango once I get it colored in. We got Latios Latias and a Arcanine. Yay! I think we done did pretty good tonight. Alright. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thank you for hanging it out and sticking it out with me as I get through. Basically, this is the process of making these cards. Sketching it, and then drawing it out, and then me fussing it over and going, no, that doesn't look right. And just getting... I don't know if you can tell. Oh, by the way, yes, I am double jointed, which is why I'm able to do this. I think I got... You can't really see it. I have some pencil stuff on my fingers. But yeah, thank y'all for coming in. That was fun. Next Monday, we'll be inking and hopefully coloring a few of these in. You gasped. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can't wait to see Roaring Moon and the rest. Yes! I'm okay. I'm excited to color these. I'm excited. I have, like I said, I have some acrylic markers that I want to use, and then we'll see how it turns out. Let's see. Thursday we'll be back again playing some Legends EA, me and Mike, and then, like I said, next Monday, inking and coloring. Thank y'all so much for coming in. Happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to 2026. Be that it may. And yeah, I will see y'all next time. And thank y'all again so much for coming in. And as always, stay nerdy.